everybody. Good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whatever day it is for you. Welcome, welcome. I am Ace, and today we are working on chapter 3 of my book. So I'm excited. It's going to be good. If you are just joining in and haven't seen any of my things about my book, it's basically a group of people that go to a D&D conference in Ireland, and then they get sucked through a portal into the Feywild. So they just got sucked into the portal. So that's where we're going to pick up today. Alrighty. So let's get into it. Hopefully my thing works. Yay, it does. Okay. I don't know, it's always finicky. Sometimes the screen is black and then sometimes it's fine. Guess it just depends on the day. All right. All right, we're at chapter 3, which is the tree. Last time we got kind of like the bare bones of what I wanted chapter 3 to look like, which be this. So we're going to start. So we are going to start with Jasper on the ground. He was the last one to go through the portal. So move my thing here. Do it. Not doing it. Gosh dang it. Technology is funny. There we go. Okay. So he was the last one through the portal. Him and Soren. So he's gonna go through the portal, open up. He can see everyone except for Fia and Soren. Let's copy that. Seriously, need a bigger desk. Okay. Okay. Jasper awakes some. How should I say that? Jasper awakes. We'll just say on the ground. Sorry about the birds if you can hear them. They're building a nest right outside my window, which is actually kind of fun if I sit here and I can just watch them. But if they catch me watching them, they freak out and they go away for like hours until they think it's safe again. I'm like, just let me watch you guys. I can't go through the window. They don't know that, but you know. All right, Jasper awakens on the ground. He lies in some soft moss that seems to sparkle. He opens his eyes. He opens his eyes. And his eyes and is unfamiliar with his surroundings. Everything looks right. Everything looks bright and beautiful. And see some of this. It's not how you spell acquaintances. I love how when you're typing something, you're like, that's not right. Some of his, do I want to say acquaintances? What should I put? Opens his eyes and right, beautiful. You can see some of his, some of the other people with. He stands up and feels a rush of dizziness. So he steadies himself on the willow tree next to him. Okay. Let's see. He touches the tree. He feels positivity and light. What? Okay. Light, hard-hearted. No, just like that. Just see, looking around, he spots Ronnie, Robert. He doesn't see Soren or Fia. So, looking around, he spots Ronnie, Robert, and the lovely Enya. He can't seem to find the old man or the other hot chick whose name he can't remember. Yeah. Save that. He notices they're in a heavily wooded forest that seems to be at twilight, which seems pretty early, the time of day. Energy. Now and then. Okay. Okay, so that's the first part of it. Go back to notes. Okay. Actually, before I move that, he looks up at the tree. Absolutely breathtaking. It's not brown or green like tree should be, but instead lit it up. Dazzling. What is a color that's between blue and purple? Let's see. Color. Huh. Oh, what are we? Well, maybe not periwinkle. Maybe indigo. Yeah, I think maybe indigo. Go with indigo. Yeah. Yes, I think that will do. Where was I? Where to go? It seems to be a lot of like dazzling. To go. It's almost impossible to take his eyes off, but he noise next to him that catches his attention. Okay, there we go. Because I realized that this chapter was called The Tree, but we don't really talk about the tree. So my phone is like behind today on notifications. Yeah, I know you guys are because okay. Okay. Technology, am I right? It's so slow. Okay, so where they are. Okay, so we got that. Save notes. I realized, yeah, we didn't have a description of the actual tree. And I was like, well, why would I call the chapter The Tree if I don't describe the freaking tree? So the next part is gonna be this. Okay, Jasper goes to scratch his head and accidentally why am tired this morning. Coffee, I've had food. I don't know why I'm tired. I slept well last night. I think it might be the weather. Very overcast today, so I'm gonna say weather probably. Makes me sleepy. Yesterday it was raining But I didn't mind the rain because one, it wasn't cold rain, which was nice, and two, everything was very nice and green and pretty. And then in the evening, the sun came out. But today, it's not raining. It's just really overcast. I hope it doesn't rain later. I'm supposed to go for a walk, so I'm hoping that it stays like this or becomes brighter. But if it's not bright by now, then I doubt it will. Unless, well, I say that in the evening, right before the sun sets, it will probably get bright, because that's what usually happens when the day is almost over. It's like, oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Enjoy it for 20 minutes. That's all you get. Okay, so, and accidentally bumps his horns. Instead of falling off, however, off like usual. Instead of falling off like usual, though, they stay firmly planted where they are. Jasper is a little confused by this, and so he tries to take his horns off. However, they aren't budging, and aren't budging no matter how hard he tries to pull them off. He starts to panic a little. He then looks down at his skin and tries to rub the red body paint off. However, it also stays put, and it starts to hurt after a few minutes of rubbing in the same spot. We did that. Okay. Are you having problems with your costumes? Or is it just me? The hair won't come off. screams Ronnie about 20 feet away. Let me ask Jasper. Okay. So he asks, and then Ronnie starts freaking out because he's half man, half cat now. He's half human, half tabaxi. um how do you expect me to calm? Okay, so let's see. Fine. Leak out, but do it quietly. Shoots. Yeah, because he doesn't like Ronnie. He thinks Ronnie's a loser. Okay, so just looking. Tabaxi over here. Fine, freak out, but do it quietly. It shoots. I seem to be fine, says Robert. About you, Enya. Enya, who has been quietly scanning the area this time, says that she feels that she looks normal, but feels like there is some type of power in her now. What do you mean? What type of power of like there's a fire. A fire pit in my stomach. I suppose. Response. Okay, let's see. They're all I think I have Soren tell them that they've actually turned into I'm gonna have Soren tell them that they've actually turned into the things. Let's see. Um, see. Voice says from behind another tree. The group turns and sees Soren emerging. Soren, not emerging. Soren. What's the word I'm looking for? They see Soren. I want to say pop from behind a tree. No, I'll say step from behind the tree. You. Old man. About it. I know. Well, these connotations. And to be a little girl sometimes. Know that where so red man tiefling Did I say he was a fighter? I said he was a fighter, yeah. Suppose. Okay, so he reveals all that. Um, however, none of that matters right now because we still have to find the lady. Okay, so they still have to find the lady. Again. Right, they split off in pairs, so there would be there's Jasper, Ronnie, Enya, Robert, and Soren. So that's an odd number, so they couldn't split off into pairs. So pairs search by myself. Ronnie and Soren, why don't you team up? And Jasper and Enya pair together. Why do I have to be? You don't. Let's see. What do I have to be with the creepy man? I don't know. I'm gonna say Robert is gonna. Robert ignores. I'm gonna say ignore. He's already gone. However, Robert has already started walking away and doesn't hear him. And since Ronnie wants to be alone in the woods, he follows Soren. Okay. So they split up. They agreed to find her. I'll save. Go to my notes here. Done that part. Great. Follows. Okay. Robert walks cautiously. Let's careful not to trip on the many tree roots. boots on the ground. Sorry guys, I'm very thirsty this morning. So they are going to walk cautiously, or Robert is going to walk cautiously through the woods. It's not long before he hears some water nearby. He decides to follow it closer, taking in the scenery as he does. He's never seen a face so beautiful, such saturated colors before. After a few minutes, he comes to a clearing and sees a little waterfall. Very little waterfall, not a very big one, very tiny. Sees spilling into a little, more like pond instead of like there is an arched tree root over by the calmer part of the pond, and he notices beautiful at her. Okay, so he's gonna notice her. Okay. Okay. Next part. As he moves closer, he realizes that the woman is actually Thea. She is wearing the same clothes as before, but she now fits with beautiful black and blue iridescent wings. Iridescent wings. That's just she is outlined in a soft glow. That's not how you spell it. Spell it. Nope. That's not how you spell it. Gosh dang it. Spell it. Ms. Thank you. Thank you. Just having a day today, aren't I? Afraid. Okay, so calls her name. Great, perfecto. Via stands as if not surprised to see she seems taller as she rises, and there is certain graceful presence emulates from her as she does. As she does. What do I want to say next? See, Robert's eyes notice, or Robert notices for the first time as well that her staff, because she had the staff before, right? Let's scroll up. So she's got, she has the staff with her. And she has the wings. So let's wings. They no wings. That's like flower petals. There we go. On her staff. Robert notices for the first time as well that her staff looks like it's pulsing with energy. Instead of something you would find at the costume shop, it looks like something you would Find in a treasure chest of old. Okay, so we've got that. Where are we at now with the notes? We got that. Making our way through the notes here. My husky wants out of the bedroom. Can you wait? Can you wait just a little bit? Coda? Coda. So freaking cute. All right. Okay, so they're gonna have a little action before. Why do I do that? Before they do that. He's gonna say, "Are you? You seem different." Finally, who I'm meant to be. Let's see. This is at home. Just have your head. Lead you back to the others. Others replies. Robert. I think she is going to humor him in this moment. So, yeah. Makes her way back with Robert to the willow tree. The others already gathered there, and Anya runs and wraps her in a big hug. I was not you, she says. I think he says. Okay, so let's, I think about her. Okay, I think we're gonna save this little part for next time because it's gonna be a lot longer than like 3 or 4 sentences. Because you get some exposition dump for that one. So that was pretty good. We got almost 2 pages done today, which is great. Love that. I'm gonna save that. And we'll pick up next time with them all reuniting, and then Fia running into Soren as an archfey, which will be really good because next time there'll be a little bit of a reveal, which will be fun and exciting. So let's go ahead and go back to here. So yeah, we will continue chapter 3 next time. It's going to be awesome. And then after chapter 3, Did I close it? Gosh darn it. Gosh darn. Gee willikers. Now it's like I don't want to open for you. Open. Oh gosh. No, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Never mind. Let me. So next time, yeah, okay. Next time after we finish chapter 3, we'll probably only finish chapter 3 next time. But if we finish chapter 3 and we have some time, then we'll do the write-up summary of chapter 4, which chapter 4 is going to be a big exposition dump of where they are and kind of what it's about and things like that. So that will be a lot of fun once we get to it. But that will be next time. Hopefully next time. And then let's see. We are also. Nope, that's it. Yeah, we'll probably that's probably as far as we'll get to it. But yeah, thanks for joining me. Thanks for listening to me ramble on. And I'm excited that I'm making actual progress, because if I didn't actually do the stream, I don't think I would. It would just sit there and just be an idea in my head. So thank you all for letting me write with you guys, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. If you're not subscribed, I really encourage that, or just even follow. Follow would be awesome. I'm trying to get to 10 followers. I have 7 right now, so I'm pretty close. But if you could, that would be awesome. I also have a YouTube channel you can check out at Abstractly Ace. I'm Abstractly Ace there. And then, yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm just going to be, I'm prepping for a one-shot, because I'm doing a one-shot with my family, my husband and son, and then sister and brother-in-law. So they were interested in doing some play. So I thought, you know what, I'll try it. This is the first time I've ever DM'd, and yeah, I'm just prepping for that and getting all that stuff ready, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's something different, something new, something creative, which I'm always for. So yeah, we'll eventually, hopefully, I'll once I get all that figured out and we get it scheduled, then I would like to do it live stream on here as a game. Again, it would just be a one shot and be longer than my usual hour, which is fine. But yeah, we'll hopefully get that going soon, and you guys can watch that. Let's go ahead and raid into someone here. I think there's a lot of good people online right now. There's Classic Sam. There's Catchy Cantrips. There's let's do Mindari. I like her. She's pretty fun. Let's see here. All right. So let me just check something real quick here, my friends. Okay. Let's go ahead and start raid. Oh, what's happening there? Try again. Okay, well, I guess it's not gonna let me do her, so we'll do Catchy Cantrips. There we go. All right. So bye, guys, and thanks for joining me.